Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Rayman. Let's get started at the top of our page. I'm going to draw a curve from left to right for the top edge of the beak. So starting on the left side, I'm going to go up and pull it down. From this point, I just want to round this out and come down towards the bottom of the beak and then just pull that up. So rounding it out, coming down towards the bottom, almost like a half circle. And then I'm just going to pull that up. From here, I'm just going to merge this in towards the mouth. So from this point, I just want to curve out and then just pull it and tuck it in underneath the beak. Going out towards the right. Now we're just going to pull that back in and just tuck that in underneath. From this point, I just want to go around the mouth and just down towards the chin, and again, tucking that in underneath the beak. So go out around the mouth, and just leave an even gap space all the way around. Let's go in and add the teeth. So at the top of the curve here, I just want to come down and then pull this in towards the inside. On the outside, just below the curve, we're just going to curve down, and we're going to fill this area in black. Now let's go ahead and separate the teeth. So we're going to step over, we're going to curve it upwards, step over again, and draw one more curve. Now we're going to draw the opposite, going down towards the bottom row of teeth. So we're just going to curve down, stepping over, just draw a few teeth going across. Let's move up above the beak and draw in the eyes. So we're going to start right here on the profile edge of the head. We're going to curve up and over towards the right. Now we're going to draw on the outside edge of the eyes. So we're going to step down from that point, curve down towards the middle. Now I want to draw almost like a circle tucked in behind the mouth, going up and then rounding it out. Let's add in the pupils. So right in here, I'm going to draw in a circle. We're going to move over and draw another circle. On the top left of these circles, I'm going to draw a little highlight circle and then color the bottom area in black. We'll do the same thing towards the right side. Now we're going to move in and draw in the hair. So we're going to start just above the side of the mouth right here. We're going to curve it outwards. Now I'm just going to taper this back to create one little point. We're going to do that again. We're going to go up a little bit higher, and then we'll pull that in towards the eye to right about there. Now we're going to draw the first wave of hairs coming across over the head. So from this point, I'm going to go up, and we'll just pull that down, making sure we go past the edge of the head here. Now we're just going to add in some spikes. I'm going to curve it back. I'm just going to curve it down. Curving down and over towards the right. Now I'm going to curl this around, just merge with this line on the side here. So going up, and then just blending that in. Right up here, right underneath the hair, we're just going to curve it down, just aiming towards the center of the eyes. Now I'm going to curve in behind this hair and going out. So going outwards. We're going to continue this curve, going over towards the left. I'm going to curve that back to create a spike. Draw another hair coming down. And we're going to pull that back up again. So tapering it up, and we'll draw one more. So curving it down. Now from here, I just want to curve in behind the side profile of the head. Up. So we leave a little bit of an overlap at the top there. Now that we got the head, let's work our way down the body. I'm going to start with the collar of the cape first. So right down here, I'm going to start with a long V. From this point, I want to curve up and out towards the right. And then from this point, I just want to swirl around and then tuck that in behind this line. So we're going to leave a little bit of an overlap. So going to the left, pulling that back, and just tucking that in. Right in this space here, we're going to draw one of the tassels. So we're going to start with a little curve. From the left side, I just want to curve it down and back towards the left. Do the same thing with the right. Curving out and then down. We'll connect those 2 points, just rounding out the bottom. And then from the corners, I just want to draw 2 lines angling out. And we'll close off the bottom with another curve. Now in this tassel, I want to make it look like rope. So I'm going to start at the top and just curve across. From right to left, leaving even space all the way across. In behind the tassel, I'm going to draw in a circle. So on the side, I'm just going to go around and tuck that back in. On this side of the curve, I just want to draw on the outside of the collar. So curving down, just below that little V. I'm going to curve across, going across this way behind the tassel, going in behind. I'll pull that up to right about there. Now we're going to draw on the sides of the body. So from this point, I'm going to curve it out and down towards the hip. Do the same thing at this point, but we're going to go a little bit wider as you come down towards the waist. Right about there. Close off the bottom by connecting those 2 points with a curve. Now we can go in and finish off the cape. So from this point, I just want to draw a little swoop coming down and out. Now we're going to draw a little wave coming in behind the body. So going in, out, and then pulling that back in. In the middle of the body, we want to draw that large circle. So starting on the side of the body, we're going to go up towards the collar, then in behind the tassel. We just want to continue this down along the bottom. Now I just want to draw a smaller circle on the inside, starting from the top, all the way around. Now I'm going to place the hands on the hips. So we're going to start on this side first. So for a simple hand, we step down on the side of the body, and swirl around, and pull that in behind the body. From this point, I'm going to step out towards the left, curve down, and tuck that in behind the body. Let's do the same thing on this side. So we start right up here, and swirl around towards the wrist, go back around, and then right in towards the hip. Right down here, I just want to curl this in and under. About halfway along this curve, I just want to draw a little hook that comes down. Now I'm going to draw one more tassel on this side, so I'm going to swing this out this way, just above this hand. So right up here, we're just going to curve across. We're going to draw that twice. We'll close off the ends with a little curve. Now again, just like we did with this, we're going to start at the top, angling up, and at the bottom we'll angle down. We'll close off the end with a curve. Now I'm just going to add that rope texture. Starting from the top, we'll curve back and down. The final step, we're going to add the 2 large feet along the bottom. So this foot here is going to be pointing forward. So we're going to start with a curve first, from left to right, coming down, then back up. I'm going to draw the top of the shoe, but we're going to leave a little overlap on the end. So we're going to step in slightly, drawing a curve to the top of the foot, and then down on the right side. From these ends, I just want to curve out and down for the sole of the shoe. We'll close off the bottom again with another curve. On the left side here, we're going to see the profile of the shoe. So we're going to start with a curve first. Starting from the outside, we'll curve down and then in. On this toe, I'm going to curve up the sole, curving up. On the back side, we're going to go even higher. The heel going up like that. We're going to connect those 2 points. We're going to start by going across the bottom and then pulling it up towards the back of the shoe. I'm going to swoop that back up. In the heel here, we're just going to add a little circle. Now we're going to leave a little overlap on the ends here. We're going to draw on the top of the shoe. So stepping in, go up to the top, and then just pull that down. Add that little swirl detail on the inside. So down here, we're going to curve up towards the top of the shoe, and then just hook that back. Now we're just going to taper this back down towards the bottom of the sole. Curling around, and then back down. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Rayman. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.